Hello, my name is Brandon Lopez, and this is my presentation, Growth and Evolution. Sometimes I fall asleep with a small sliver of hope that I don't wake up. I know that may sound dark, and I hope none of you feel that way either, though I know life can be hard for many of us students growing up. For all of my life, I've been put in areas and situations that made me feel different as a brown kid. I was never like the rest of my peers, and that took a large toll on my mental and physical health. Today, I plan to tell you about my struggles with bullying, shame, and the strongest battle I face today with myself daily. When I was young, I was placed in a predominantly white school. It was Roosevelt on Montana, and as a brown kid, this was very tough. I forced myself to assimilate to a culture that wasn't my own. I gave up pieces of myself, and in turn, I did it in order to fit in. I didn't really want to do this. Frankly, it was a very tough time in my life that I didn't think I fully understood as a child. But now, growing up, in retrospect, I see that a lot of it was very damaging to my mental health as a kid, and I learned now to unlearn and cleanse myself from what I had learned from peers and students that didn't look like me at all. As I grew up, I learned to hate my body as well. The shell I used to hide myself from people became damaged and cracked. I got attacked for growing up the way I did because I was very short. I was always very short, and I hit very small growth spurts growing up, which is an embarrassing fact, though I think it's a necessary one to understand your own growth and to accept those flaws and to accept who you are now. I got into fights in order to protect myself, in order to prove myself, in order to demonstrate that I wasn't just the short kid and the short brown kid at that. And that was a very tough time in my life. Today, I'm growing positively, learning to love myself and the flaws that come with me. I struggle with small bouts of anxiety, and sometimes I can fall into deep depressions. I've learned to grow and love my body the way it is, and piece together the culture that I lost growing up. Sometimes, though, I do fall back into very deep bouts of depression, and that can be very damaging and can take a large toll on my mental health, as it is a mental health struggle. So sometimes I fall asleep with a small sliver of hope that I don't wake up. Though, for the days that I do, I make sure to make the most of them until I fall asleep again. Thank you.